The wife pushes the sister and magically traps her inside an LCD. Then she throws the LCD down the mountain and says, "At last, your interference in my life is over." A girl who is collecting scrap sees the LCD. The girl says, "I will take this TV home." She ties it with a rope and drags it home. The girl cleans the LCD and turns it on. From inside the LCD, the sister says, "Girl, get me out of here." The girl says, "How can I get you out?" The sister says, "Break the screen." The girl breaks the LCD with a hammer. The sister comes out and says, "Thank you for helping me. Where are your parents?" The girl says, "I have no parents. Ever since my grandmother passed away, I have been living alone." The sister says, "From now on, you will live with me. I will protect you. Come with me." The sister and the girl leave. The wife and the husband are celebrating. The husband says, "Now we will become millionaires." The sister arrives. The wife says, "How did you come here?" The sister says, "You wanted to kill me and take my wealth, but a little girl saved me." She calls the little girl inside. The wife says, "Look, this is not a charity house. Send her out." The sister says, "She will live with me. She will inherit my wealth." The sister and the girl leave. The next day, the wife says, "If we want the sister's property, we must first get rid of the girl." The husband says, "I have a master plan through which everything will be ours, through that girl herself." The wife says, "Your plan is good," and kisses the husband's cheek. The next moment, the wife and husband arrive. The husband says, "I want to talk to you." The sister says, "I don't want to talk to either of you." The husband says, "You don't have the girl's legal custody. I am a good lawyer. I will help you." The sister says, "Why are you doing this favor?" The husband says, "We have hurt you a lot, and I want to make it right. I have prepared these papers. Sign them." The sister says, "I will get help from another lawyer." The sister and the girl leave. The husband takes the papers and follows the sister. The whole family goes to a deserted place. The wife says, "Now you two will live in this wilderness, because according to our plan, you have nothing left." The husband says, "You are absolutely right. Now there is one person among us who has nothing left, and that is you." The husband stands with the sister and the girl. The wife says, "What are you saying?" The sister has already signed. "Half the property is already in my name." The husband says, "That's your misunderstanding, because I found out your truth." One day earlier, the sister is about to put shoes on the girl when she sees a mole on her foot and says, "This is exactly like." The husband enters the room. The sister says, "Look, the wife has the same mole, and you have never seen your daughter till now." The husband says, "Yes, when my wife was about to give birth, I reached the hospital late, and the doctor told me that my child had died." The wife says, "You are being deceived by a mole." The husband says, "I had a DNA test done. This is my daughter." The wife says, "I abandoned the baby right after she was born because I didn't want to waste my youth changing her diapers." The sister says, "You are a vile woman. You are not worthy to live in our family." The sister takes the girl away. The husband says, "You are a deceitful woman. Now don't even show me your face." The husband leaves, and the wife keeps calling after him.